Thank you, everybody, and welcome to another exciting episode of the Women of Sweet Swine, where we share what's happening inside and outside Sweet Swine County. And today, I have the pleasure of being with my two co-hosts, Paris and Nicole. I'm so glad you two are here finally. Yay!
Finally.
What do you say, Nicole?
I wasn't very happy about having to be here, but anyways, I was enjoying a weekend getaway in Swine Lake. I was with all the important people of Sweet Swine County. You wouldn't know who they are, but anyways, I received a text from the producer telling me I needed to be here because I am so important. You couldn't do it without me. So here I am.
Well, I got the same text, and I was relaxing at the Swine Sound Commune. You've heard of it. I know that.
No, I haven't.
Yeah,
I mean, really.
well, I was there because they were doing a poetry reading, and then Ronnie P. Silas.
Poetry, really?
Oh, no, come on.
Silent.
Girls.
You guys are interrupting my thoughts.
Let's focus,
okay,
please. Can we focus? You're losing sight of what we're here today. We have a very special day planned. I can't believe you forgot. Look at all the flowers on the set.
We get so many so often.
What's your mind of what today is?
Aren't they from our dressing room?
Have you seen our rooms?
Well, how about the champagne?
Okay, yeah, that's
Isn't
different.
that just normal?
It's our first anniversary, and we're going to have the best of the Women of Sweet Swine County today.
Well, what are we have had so many shows, so many great guests. How are we going to decide what to show on this?
Well, if the two of you would have been at the production meeting, you could have helped pick out clips for our special
We're
one-year
busy people. We have a
anniversary
life.
show.
Come on.
Photograph sessions and photo sessions.
Well, I have brought a list of my favorites, regardless of where you two are at.
Let me see that list.
Ah, right, there it is.
Oh, it looks good.
Like it's
So
gonna matter anyway.
Yes. Well, you know, everything we do is great. Of course.
Guess what?
Wow.
I also did some clips of our guests from Sweet Swine County.
You know what? It seemed to me that every time we had a guest from Sweet Swine County, there were some problems.
I think it's well worth taking a look at.
Definitely.
You can't forget about the people
We-
inside of Sweet
exactly.
Swine County.
You need to take a look.
Yes.
Well, thank you, ladies, but please do call me by my given name, Ms. Judith.
Okay.
Oh, really?
Okay,
Welcome,
Miss
Miss Judith.
Judith.
Well, when I was down talking to you in the quilt shop before the show and I called you Jude, that seemed to be okay.
Well, I am not in the quilt shop now.
What?
Okay, I thought this was about the
Okay,
Oh.
my notes say that you are
just
here
a
to
little
share what is
confused.
happening in your quilt shop.
Yeah,
Did you
did
get
you
the
get
wrong
wrong
script?
notes? Did Nicole
I don't
switch
know.
notes on us?
No.
What?
Your
sure?
notes are incorrect, ladies.
Really?
I am here to announce that I have been elected to run the Legion of Decency, the most prestigious organization in Sweet Swine County.
Really?
Really?
Yes, absolutely. I am the permanent part-time president of the
Did you say
Legion
permanent?
of
Part-time?
Decency.
Permanent? Part-time
President? We have a Legion of Decency
Yes.
in Sweet
And
Swine.
Sweet Swine.
It is the
We
most
do.
prestigious
I didn't think we had one
organization.
anymore.
It's been around since the 1930s. We have been keeping the airways of Sweet Swine County sweet and pure
You have to be
for that
kidding.
length of time. Absolutely, we are the Legion of Decency.
I bet you switched. Didn't Prairie Ann have an issue with the Legion of Decency?
Just a smidget. Just a little scuffle. It was
If
really
you know
nothing. And they
Ms.
didn't
Judith,
really need
dish,
them.
dish,
Paris,
dish.
they didn't
Well, it
really
was
need
more
to
than a
call
little
them.
scuffle, I must say. And you and that incident of yours, Prairie Ann, I am sorry to say,
Why do you have all that
is
stuff
the
written down?
reason for the revival of the Legion of Decency.
Really? What happened? This is better than the Clem gossip.
You absolutely have to remember that.
No.
Prairie Ann, Daisy, May, this was that terrible disagreement, the arguing, the fur flying,
Do you have a
everything.
video? Do you have anything?
Absolutely,
I do
it was
not
on.
her fault.
It was on the As the
Decency.
Corn Grows. It was an incident
I
that
am
is
perfectly decent.
absolutely infamous in this county.
I have got to see this.
Women
No,
were
you
blushing,
don't. No,
men were
you don't have
fainting.
to see
Honestly,
that.
Oh my-
She's from
honestly.
California and she brought all that indecent stuff out here to Sweet Swine. I have been decent my whole life.
Well, I have a
Obviously
clip
not
that
your whole life.
says otherwise.
Let's see it. Let's roll that
But
beautiful footage.
oh no, wait. We have to have a disclaimer. Viewers, if there is anyone in your household that is under the age of 23, the Legion of Decency asks that they leave the room immediately.
Is it that bad?
It is shameless.
Paris.
What? I want to see.
Don't listen to her. I don't know what she's gotten written down there, but it's certainly not the same stuff that we've gotten written here. I think Nicole switched the notes again.
No,
Let's
no.
go. Let's go to that clip.
You too, John hosting you.
Girls, don't reason to get upset. We're all adults here.
Fran, you never could hold on to me.
You two-timing son of a giddy-up!
Get off of your sister.
Girl, somebody's gonna get hurt.
You got that right, cowboy.
Here.
You never could hold on to me, Fran.
This is the Sweet Swine County Police Department.
Oh, Prairie Ann, I know you've been a good girl, and Daisy may have started this entire incident, but the citizens of Sweet Swine County have seen it.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I think I'm hyperventilating. Oh my god.
There have been several unfortunate incidences, several programs that have forced our organization, the Legion of Decency, to reform.
Really?
Absolutely.
Reform?
Like, do you have examples and more clips?
On the never aired pilot of Cooking with Betty, if you can believe it.
Oh, I can believe that.
Yeah, this actual first incident, the show was never aired because Betty was using ingredients that who knows where they came from.
Yeah, she's a tipper. That's
I do have pictures though.
Tipper.
I do have pictures. These pictures, as you can clearly see, do not set a good example for any of our citizens in Sweet Swine County. Ms. Thompson, now well known for her hit cooking show, truly needed some different ingredients.
Did you bring along any other examples that you could
Yes.
care to show Paris,
do
interviewing audience
share.
today?
Yes, indeed I did, on Split Hoof Tonight.
Be careful, Ms. Judith, because Cousin John is the host of Split Hoof Tonight and owns the TV station.
I don't
You are treading
care.
on very thin ice.
I
You
do
and
not
these others.
care. It is immaterial who owns what in our dear county. I and the Legion of Decency are looking out for the people, the common folk of Sweet Swine County.
Wow.
Okay.
So,
yeah.
clips?
Clips. Where do we go next?
Do you have pictures or video or?
Right this way, ladies.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another great show of Split Hoof Tonight. This is number 8. 8 of them. 92 to go, and we'll be in syndication. Anyway, I'm really excited. We got a great guest tonight. We got some great reports from outside Sweet Swine County. And, you know, Earl, it's kind of funny. I was doing a little study, with all the tensions and crap that's going on in the world. I found out that there's 4 basic tenets.
This is the KLUK Censor Board. We interrupt the Split Hoof Tonight monologue for this special message. We feel this joke doesn't meet the standard for humor associated with Split Hoof Tonight. If you'd like to submit a joke for Cousin John, email us at ourstorymn.com. And remember, it's a family show. Cousin John, what were you thinking?
This is an example of the Legion of Decency in action.
I should say so.
We blocked the inappropriate joke.
Oh, so Jude, do you have an office or do you work this decency thing out of your quilt shop?
We're on Facebook and online.
So where do you get your tips from?
We have whisperers. We have eyes everywhere.
Why don't we just introduce our guest?
That's a good idea. Oh my gosh. So, Ladies and gentlemen, from the county of Sweet Swine and the town of Horsefly, the curator of the Sweet Swine County Museum, Miss Lola Leftover. Oh, she thinks she's so hot. She's not.
Welcome, Lola.
Welcome. Lola.
Welcome to the show. This is the women of Lola. Yeah,
Women.
This is the women of Sweet Swine
County.
County.
The Lola show.
Yeah.
Well,
Thank you.
So Lola, name sounds familiar, and I've got 100 things running through my head. But why is it that I've heard of you, but I don't know you?
Leftover is a family name long associated with Sweet Swine County.
Well, you know what, Paris?
What?
I think I know your brother. Is your brother Lenny Leftover? And he does that little
Yes.
show about restaurants with little
Yes.
cooking it up with Betty.
Yes,
Little
yes.
Betty.
Really?
Yeah.
That
A
is
leftover
my
cooking show?
brother.
That leftover cooking show.
Excuse me. That is
excuse
my
me.
brother. He decided that he was not going to follow in the family footsteps, much to my father's chagrin.
Well, Lola, how many leftovers are there?
Too many. How many leftovers are left over?
Excuse me. I think you're making fun of my name.
Oh,
No.
no. We're just a little confused.
Yeah.
We just, you must have, if
What
you're
was
the
the
only
thing?
two
There are
that
several.
haven't
Yeah.
followed, that haven't
What-
done 8-track repair, right? That's it. That was it, wasn't it?
There's
8-track
several.
repair?
Yes, there's
So
several.
how many people are doing the 8-track repair?
Many. We've spread out across the continent.
Let's talk about the museum.
About the museum,
Sweet
yep.
Swine County
The
Museum.
museum.
Lola has been
Yay.
curator for what, 6 or 7 months?
7
Not sure
months,
how
I
she got
hear,
that.
7
Yes.
Bribery,
Yes,
I'm thinking?
yes.
Yep.
I have been the
good for a
curator
leftover.
for, excuse me,
Oh, that's a good one.
I have been the curator for 7 months, the longest running curator in the history of Sweet Swine County's 32 years of the museum's inception.
Lola, guess what I heard? I heard, Paris, I heard it's haunted.
The museum?
I heard the museum is really haunted.
It's
That's why
not-
nobody stayed there for over 7 months.
It's not
Is it really
haunted.
haunted?
It's not haunted. It's just minimum wage.
Lola, you know what? I'm going to step back a gear. I am impressed. Speaking of being impressed, here's an article that was published in the Daily Boar. I read it just before I decided to quit reading it when they put out that article. Anyway, Sweet Swine County's most popular tourist destination is the town of High Horse, is the Sweet Swine County Museum. This one-of-a-kind museum boasts in the last year foot traffic of over 40 people. This success is in no small part credited to an outhouse that is made completely of corn. Oh, did you think of that, little Lola?
No, excuse me, but it's up there with the Corn Palace in Mitchell, South Dakota.
Yeah. Designed by Sweet Swine County's own interior designer. It's a Dougie
It's a
Dugan
Dougie Dugan.
original.
Ah.
Hello.
Huh. Does it work?
People still visit it from all over the county.
Seriously?
Seriously.
Yes, they
I
do.
thought it was a typo,
It's quite,
but hello.
it's quite an attraction. It is. This brochure, which I've made myself, I've designed it. I've designed this
She's shushing
myself.
us. It's our
It's
show.
wonderfully put together. I went to graphics design school
Oh my God.
for about 4 months.
Oh, gosh.
Another exhibit is the sounds from the barnyard. It says here, in this one-of-a-kind exhibit, you will be able to hear recordings of farm animals dating back to the 1940s. The brainchild of Sweet Swine's safety expert, Elmer Plow.
Is this like the Elmer Plow Museum? I'm totally confused. I thought we were doing the Sweet Swine County Museum, but all I'm...
Elmer began collecting and recording farm animal sounds as a
interesting.
child, and as a young man, he created the Sounds from the Barnyard exhibit.
The animal sounds, are they by chance on 8-track tape?
Actually, they are. My father helped me build this. Yes, he did.
Oh, so that like just provides a little business for your family then. I get it.
I get it, too.
Yeah. Well, Well, Lola, I must say that, don't you think people in the audience, these exhibits, well, they leave me
Unique.
speechless.
They're unique. They're
they
unique.
leave me speechless.
They're unique,
What
exciting.
Can I say they are eclectic.
They're on 8-track.
They're on 8-track.
Oh, yeah.
They're vintage.
It's wonderful.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait to go.
I'd like to tell you about another one that's on loan from Cooking It Up with Betty.
Okay.
It's called
It's a
Hot
leftover.
Dish to
It's a
Pass
leftover.
Collection. Here's what we have to say about this collection in our brochure. In the collection of watercolor paintings, dishes prepared by food expert Betty Thompson are forever preserved on canvas. Your mouth will water as you look at the painting Hot Dish Heaven. Jello Forever and Can of Corn inspired
Lola.
by Andy Warhol.
Lola.
Excuse me.
Yeah, I just have another question, because that's kind of what Paris and I do when we have a guest.
We actually
ask
speak.
questions
Yeah, we don't
and we
just
do
listen.
an interview.
Yeah.
Anyway, who buys these paintings, and are they commissioned by somebody, or
Are they all hanging
do they
in the
actually
museum?
sell, or
Very prestigious people
or
buy
are
these
they
paintings.
are they just in the museum because nobody wanted them?
They
Are
are
they
just
in the
leftovers?
museum because they're treasures.
I think they're
Are they?
leftovers.
Yeah.
Yes, they're
Are they
treasures.
just paintings of leftovers?
Are they
then?
just leftovers? I thought that was funny.
Cooking
too.
it up
She
with
doesn't think
Betty
it's funny.
does not do leftovers.
Thought that was funny.
No, they're one of a kind. Everybody wants them. They come in form of posters also, as well as the paintings themselves. We can't sell the real paintings, no.
Probably literally can't sell them.
Sweet Swine County's one and only Tomato Queen.
Thank you. Oh, Ingrid, we are so happy to have you here. Thanks for coming.
Oh, you're welcome. It's so nice to be here.
And so could you tell us a little bit about what it's like to be the tomato queen of Sweet Swine County?
Oh, don't you know, it is just such an honor, greatest honor bestowed upon me. In fact, no offense, girls, but I kind of feel like the Sweet Swine County queen, not just the tomato queen.
Inga, what made you fall in love with the tomato? I mean, it's kind of weird, but cool at the same time.
Oh, it's a fun story. Kind of sad at first, but my mom thought I talked a little bit too much and a little too loud around the house, so she locked me out during the day, and I hung out in the garden. No worries, hung out in the beautiful garden and got attracted to the tomato plants. Wow. And you know what? They spoke to me. Yeah, they did, those tomatoes. They just spoke to me and they said, you're gonna grow us and we're gonna just love you.
I never knew tomatoes were so interesting. Cool. Yeah.
Yeah, you just gotta listen.
But not to bring up a negative, Inga, but I heard you were being kicked out of the garden club. Is that true?
Prairie Ann.
Oh no, I gotta clear this up, don't you know? The media. You know all the media. They are going to just go after whoever's on top. And right now, I'm on top.
Welcome, Betty. It is so great to have you here today.
Well, I'm very happy to be here too, ladies. Thank you for inviting me.
Betty, we understand that you're going to have a cooking show. Is that what it is?
Yes,
On Kluk TV?
Yes, indeed. I will be doing an episode each time, and I will be doing a special recipe. I'm really excited about bringing this to our television program here.
Yeah, too. And Betty, you may know that I am a crack reporter, and you were supposed to have started your show 2 months ago, but you took this strange leave of absence. Is that true?
You know what?
Some have.
Prairie Ann, the show is not about you. She's a guest. We want to hear about her cooking show. Tell us about your show.
It's all right.
Please.
No, I will answer your question. Let me finish. Let me finish, Prairie Ann.
Okay.
This feels like a hot seat. Did you heat this seat up, Prairie Ann? Feels pretty hot. At least I didn't burn down the farm.
Prairie Ann.
Indeed, I did take a short leave of absence. Some very unfortunate photos showed up. Really, I was doing a rehearsal. There was no cameraman there. I have no idea how those pictures were taken.
That's what happens when you are so famous, you know? It happens all the time.
Oh, Marianne, you aren't showing those same old photos again. It's old news. Let's forget about it. And you know,
That's very bad
those
taste.
Photos
You know, that's very
were
bad
taken-
taste.
Oh,
You didn't
those
tell
photos
us?
were taken out of context. What I was doing was I was testing one of my very secret ingredients that I imported from the hills. You know, I have a feeling that maybe Mrs. Swanson may have had something to do with taking those pictures and releasing them to the media. You know, she has those ties with the CIA. And you know, the CIA, they make those little tiny cameras. They're so little, you can hide them in anything, you know, could be in anything.
She has a keychain camera.
Yes. Wow. And you know, she hasn't liked me for a long, long time.
What are you
know,
doing?
from day
I'm looking
one,
for a
she's
camera. There
called
could be
me
one.
harlot, homewrecker, told people that I flirted with her husband.
Well, I heard some
Like,
things about
really?
you and her husband. I did.
Well,
I did. I mean,
really.
I don't know. Maybe
But
there
you
was
know,
some truth to it.
she has problems of her own. I would be the last one to add to her problems. I mean, she had a love affair with a Russian, a love child.
okay,
Oh,
you
but,
know what?
You know, I won't talk about that.
You
Zip,
are
not a word.
right. You are right.
Betty,
Let's cut to another town. Let's go to another town. I need to.
You got it, Betty. Great idea.
We're going to go see another one of those great towns outside Sweet Swine County. We'll be right back.
What do you say we get started?
Okay.
Hey.
Earl, what are you doing here?
Well, what are you ladies doing here? And
It's our
this
show.
doesn't
What do you
Number
look.
one rated Women of Sweet Swine County. You don't film until tonight.
Oh no! Mom said I had to hurry up or I'd be late.
Earl.
Well, I guess Mom was wrong. Giddy up.
Earl, since you're here, why don't you just stay and tell us what you were going to do on Split Hoof tonight, right, Prairie Ann?
I don't know. I don't want Cousin John to fire me, and besides,
Cousin John
he said
won't
that
care.
your show is just like an old hen meeting. You know, just all fluff and
Oh,
chatter.
really? He said that?
Cousin John, Prairie Ann, just... all right. Earl is here. He has information. Share something with us. I mean, you
okay.
look like you're just ready to burst.
Well, I was gonna talk about the things outside Sweet Swine County. You know, the things I usually do on my show or on my segment called Earl Steps Out.
Oh, really, Earl? I've heard you don't even step outside of Sweet Swine County. That was a whole buzz on TMZ this afternoon.
Well, yeah, but this time I'm going to. This time I'm going to.
Earl,
But
just share with us, please. I know our viewers are dying to know it. Anything that irritates Cousin
all right.
I see what you mean. It didn't always go that well, did it?
Those people, I mean, anyhow.
Like Earl
But they're still good
shaking.
people.
I mean,
They're
Earl is
still
a
good
nice
people.
guy, but did you just not see him shake? He thought Cousin John was going to walk in any minute as we were filming. And
A special thanks to all the viewers who have made the Women of Sweet Swine County the #1 afternoon show in Sweet Swine County. There you go, Bobby Ray. And here's to a wonderful second season
It'll be
with all the
fabulous.
women of Sweet Swine County. And remember, folks, we share small town stories with big town attitude, for we are the women of Sweet Swine County. Bye-bye for now.